Welcome to my channel NeoTech-Lens, your ultimate lens into the world of technology, bringing you the latest updates, groundbreaking innovations, and future-shaping trends. From cool gadgets to tech insights, we've got it all. Let's tech it up and explore the future together.
Imagine waking up one day, only to find out that your identity has been stolen. Your face is being used in a video you never recorded. The culprit? AI. Cybercriminals are weaponizing AI to create undetectable malware, steal identities, and even manipulate reality using deepfakes. In this video, we're uncovering how AI is being used on the dark web, how governments and security experts are fighting back, and how you can protect yourself from this growing threat. Stick around till the end because we'll also expose shocking real-life cases of AI-driven cybercrime that will blow your mind. Before we dive into AI-powered cybercrime, let's quickly break down what the dark web actually is and why AI is making it more dangerous than ever. You see, the dark web is like this hidden part of the internet. It's not indexed by standard search engines. Think of it like a secret club, but instead of velvet ropes and bouncers, you've got layers of encryption and anonymity tools. You need special software like Tor to even access it. Now, the dark web itself isn't inherently evil. It's just a tool, right? Like any tool, it can be used for good or bad. Some people use it for privacy, like journalists in oppressive countries or whistleblowers. But for the most part, it's a haven for criminal activity. Think drug trafficking, arms dealing, stolen data, you name it. It's the wild west of the internet. And here's where AI comes in and changes the game completely. See, in the past, a lot of the stuff that went down on the dark web required serious technical skills. Like, you needed to be a coding whiz to build a sophisticated phishing attack or develop malware that could bypass security systems. But with AI, it's like handing a loaded gun to a toddler. You don't need to be a tech genius anymore. There are AI-powered tools available now that automate a lot of these processes. So, some dude sitting in his mom's basement can now launch cyber attacks that were once the domain of nation-states. AI is also making their attacks more sophisticated and harder to detect. For example, AI can be used to create malware that adapts to security measures in real time, making it almost impossible to stop. We're talking about a whole new level of threat here, folks. Hackers no longer need to be coding experts. AI has automated cybercrime, making it accessible to anyone with an internet connection. I'm talking about AI tools that can write phishing emails so convincing they could fool a cybersecurity expert. These emails are designed to trick you into clicking a link or downloading an attachment that infects your device with malware, and they're getting more sophisticated every day. And it's not just phishing. AI is being used to automate all sorts of cyber attacks. We're talking about brute force attacks that try millions of password combinations per second until they crack your accounts. We're talking about distributed denial of service, DDoS, attacks that can cripple websites and online services. AI can learn from its mistakes and adapt its tactics in real time. So, even if your security software manages to block one attack, the AI behind it can analyze that defense and come up with a new attack that bypasses it. It's like a game of cat and mouse, but the mouse is on steroids and getting smarter by the minute. The barriers to entry for cybercrime are lower than ever before thanks to AI. Imagine seeing a video of yourself saying something you never said. That's the terrifying reality of AI-generated deepfakes. We're talking about AI algorithms that can create incredibly realistic videos of people doing and saying things they never did or said. And the scary part is, this technology is becoming increasingly accessible. There are already apps out there that allow anyone with a smartphone to create deepfakes. Now imagine the implications of this, right? Think about the potential for blackmail, for spreading misinformation, for manipulating elections, for ruining reputations. We're already seeing deepfakes being used in revenge porn cases, where someone's face is superimposed onto the body of an adult film star without their consent. This technology has the potential to erode trust in everything we see and hear online. How do you know if that video of a politician making a racist remark is real or a deepfake? How do you know if that video call you got from your boss telling you to transfer company funds is really from your boss or some scammer using AI to impersonate them? We're entering a world where seeing is no longer believing. Chapter 4: AI and Financial Crimes on the Dark Web. AI isn't just being used for cyber attacks, It's also being weaponized for financial fraud. We're talking about AI algorithms that can analyze massive data sets of financial information to identify patterns and vulnerabilities. This allows criminals to target individuals and institutions with laser-like precision, often without raising any red flags. Imagine this. You're a bank, right? And you've got all these security measures in place to prevent fraud. But then, some hacker develops an AI that can analyze millions of transactions, looking for tiny anomalies that slip through the cracks. Maybe it's a pattern of small withdrawals that eventually add up to a significant sum. Or maybe it's a series of transactions that exploit a loophole in the bank's security protocols. Whatever it is, this AI can identify these weaknesses and exploit them with a level of sophistication that traditional fraud detection systems just can't keep up with. And it's not just banks that are at risk. AI-powered financial fraud can target individuals, businesses, even entire governments. We're talking about identity theft on a massive scale. This is the dark side of AI that nobody wants to talk about, but it's something we need to be aware of. Chapter 5. The fight against AI-driven cybercrime. Governments and cybersecurity experts are now taking action to combat AI-driven crime. But can we keep up? It's a constant arms race. For every step forward we take in cybersecurity, the criminals seem to find a way to stay one step ahead. But that doesn't mean we should just give up. There are people out there fighting the good fight, developing new technologies and strategies to combat AI-driven crime. One of the key areas of focus is in AI detection and prevention. Cybersecurity firms are now using AI itself to fight fire with fire. They're developing AI-powered security systems that can analyze network traffic in real time, looking for patterns and anomalies that might indicate an attack. These systems can learn and adapt much faster than traditional security software, making them more effective at identifying and blocking new threats. But it's not just about technology. We also need to educate ourselves and each other about the dangers of AI-driven crime. That means being aware of the latest scams and phishing techniques. It means being careful about what information we share online. And it means supporting legislation and initiatives that promote cybersecurity and responsible AI development. Chapter 6. How you can protect yourself. AI is powerful, but so are you. Here's how you can stay one step ahead of AI-driven crime. Look, I know it can seem overwhelming, all this talk about AI and cybercrime, but I'm here to tell you that there are things you can do to protect yourself. You don't need to be a tech whiz or a security expert. Just a little bit of common sense and vigilance can go a long way. First off, be careful what you click on. Phishing emails are getting more sophisticated, so don't just blindly click on links or open attachments. Hover over the link to see the actual URL, and if it looks suspicious, don't click on it. Secondly, use strong, unique passwords for all your accounts. And I don't mean password 123 strong. Use a password manager to generate and store complex passwords that are practically impossible to crack. Third, be aware of the information you share online. The more information you put out there, the easier it is for criminals to build a profile on you and target you with scams. Be mindful of what you post on social media and be wary of websites that ask for personal information that they don't need. Fourth, keep your software up to date. Software updates often include security patches that fix vulnerabilities that criminals can exploit. So, make sure your operating system, your web browser, and all your apps are always running the latest versions. Fifth, consider using a VPN, especially when you're on public Wi-Fi. Outro, the future of AI and cybercrime. So, what do you think? Are we ready for the dark side of AI, or is AI evolving too fast for us to control? We're at a crossroads, folks. AI has the potential to be an incredible force for good in the world, but it also has the potential to be used for nefarious purposes, as we've seen with the rise of AI-driven cybercrime. Comment below and let me know your thoughts. Let's stay informed, stay safe, and take control of technology before it takes control of us.
Love exploring the world of technology and AI? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to NeoTech-Lens for more insightful and exciting content. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest tech and AI innovations. Your support fuels our journey into the future of technology.